Hello, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Quillbilly Garage. Today we are revisiting a truck that I did a video on a few months back. The original video was titled 1951 Willys Pickup Rescue and Walk Around. And today we're going to give an update on some progress on the truck. But briefly, I'll give you the backstory on this. A few years ago, a friend of mine was working a job in the city, drove by a house, and this truck was sitting off in the backyard. Stopped and asked the guy if he wanted to sell it. The guy had had it in his family for 30 plus years and did not want to sell it, but took my friend's phone number. Years go by, my friend moved several hundred miles away, gets a call a few months ago, the guy's ready to sell it. And so he called me up because I'm in the area. I went and picked it up for him and towed it basically straight to a local mechanic here that's a mutual friend. And the mechanic was tasked with getting it running and getting it charging and getting it converted from 6 volt to 12 volt. That has been done. It turns out the engine in the truck was seized up, so the mechanic got the engine freed up. He rebuilt the carburetor, converted it to a 12 volt alternator, put a water pump on it, and 12 volt battery. So we'll do a quick walk around of the truck just as a recap, but then I will hook up a portable gas tank and start it up for y'all. As I said, my friend moved several hundred miles away, and at the end of this week we're gonna load this up and take it to him. Take a little break here and get the gas tank set up. All right, here it goes. This has a push button starter down here on the floor. Now I had started it up already. Notice no fuel line hooked up. I had a can hooked up and I pumped some fuel into the fuel bowl, so it's not going to run for very long here. But sounds pretty good for an engine that was seized up. Boy, it's running a long time with no fuel going to it. So what had happened is I had hooked up this boat gas can to the port into the fuel pump, and I pumped up the primer bulb, and I think the float has sunk because it was just pouring fuel out everywhere. But runs, needs a little more work. Thanks again for tuning in and watching this episode of Quillbilly Garage. And if you want more of the backstory, I direct you to my original video titled 1951 Willys Pickup, Rescue, and Walk Around. Thanks again. Till next time.